Welcome back. Today is day 3 of our 5-day neck reset challenge. Happy hump day. Whoop, 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 whoop. So we've made it this far, and today what we're going to go over are some preliminary foundational strengthening exercises that you can start doing to increase control through your midline. Not just the muscles in the neck, but really throughout the trunk as well. So as we go through this, I want you to remember Fantastic Four, okay? So do you guys remember the check-in? Let's do a check-in and see if we remember. We're gonna do cervical flexion, bring the chin to the chest. How does that feel? Bring the head back, look up into extension, keeping the shoulders down, keeping the mouth closed. Rotate your head without twisting your torso to the right, and then bring your chin to your collarbone. How does that feel? Try it on the other side. That's your check-in. All right, so we're gonna go through a couple of exercises together. I'm only gonna do 5 reps. I want you guys to do 10 reps when you're doing this, okay? 5 to 10, usually no more than that to begin, and then you see how you feel the next day. If you're sore just from that, stay there. If it was a little bit too easy, then maybe you can do 1 set of 10. If 1 set of 10 feels pretty good, then you can bump that up to 2 sets of 10. But for now, we're just gonna start with a set of 5 to 8 or up to 10 if you feel comfortable. So the first exercise, and notice I am not gonna use my yoga block, but if you're uncomfortable with lying completely flat, let me know. There are some things that we can do to modify that, but really you wanna be able to lie flat. Some of you may experience some vertigo. I had some last year, and actually I could not lie flat on my back for a little while. So there are things that you can do to adjust that, but still continue to strengthen your neck and the rest of your body. So the first exercise we're gonna do, and remember, we're going Fantastic Four. We are going to strengthen into flexion. We're going to strengthen into extension, and then rotation. I'm only gonna do 5 reps, but on your own, I want you guys to do a set of 10 repetitions, 8 to 10. So the first one, we're here. And what you're gonna do, remember the breath that we did, where you inhaled, and then you exhaled, you tucked your pelvis, you squeezed the ball, yeah? All right, so we're gonna add to that. You're gonna do that same breath, but on the inhale, I want you to bring your chin back. You're gonna inhale, chin back, and we're gonna place our hands right here on our thighs, and then on the exhale, you're gonna draw your chin towards your chest, lift your head, and reach your back to the ceiling, not to the ceiling, reach your back to the ground, and then reach your arms to your knees, and hold that, squeeze, come down slow, control the descent. That's 1. We're gonna inhale again, exhale, tuck your chin, squeeze your ball, tilt your pelvis, and reach, hold. You should feel tension through your whole midsection, inner thigh, because you're squeezing the ball, and then you're gonna come down slowly and in a controlled fashion, not letting go of the chin, okay? Keeping the shoulders down. Let's try it again. Inhale, take a deep breath. Exhale, bring the chin to the chest. Come up 1 vertebra at a time. Reach your hands to your knees. Squeeze the ball. Hold it. Hold it. Come down 1 segment at a time. Good. And then do that again. Squeeze. I am engaging my pelvic floor as I do this. My shoulders are away from my ears. And then I come down slow and controlled. And I'm going to do 1 more. Inhale. And then I'm going to exhale, tuck my chin. Come up 1 vertebra at a time. Squeeze that ball. Engage the glutes and your pelvic floor. Exhale fully. Come on down. And you can give yourself a little break. So when you're doing this on your own, you're going to do 10 repetitions. Or if you're already tired from that 5, then you can leave it there. From here, we're going to go onto our stomach. And now we're going to go into extension. So you're going to prop yourself up on your elbows. And you notice how my elbows are kind of close to my ears. I want to push my elbows away from my ears. And now I'm going to look down, inhale, and then on the exhale, press my shoulders away from my ears, protracting my scapula, and then coming up, looking up into that motion. If you want to keep the ball in between your legs to add a little bit more tension, you can do that. So come down, inhale, exhale, push away, and look up to the ceiling. That's 2. And then again, inhale, exhale, press. You can pull the elbows towards your knees. What is she talking about? So a couple things. The shoulders are pushing forward and I can pull my elbows back. So I'm depressing my shoulder blade. I'm basically doing that motion but not moving. It's called an isometric contraction. You can try that. That gives you a little bit more control through the actual scapula in like your mid back to help protect your spine. Let's do 2 more of these. You're going to inhale and then exhale, push the ground away from you. Pull the elbows towards the knees, look up. You can squeeze your ball if you want. And then last one. Remember, you're doing anywhere between 5 to 10 repetitions as you do this, and you're breathing when you're doing this. Do not hold your breath. Why don't I want to hold my breath? Why does it even matter? Because when you hold your breath, you're actually tapping into high threshold strategies. Meaning, if you're holding your breath when you're doing an exercise, you're really not controlling that exercise, and you're letting your brain know that this is pretty challenging for you, and you're going to create more tension doing that. So remember what we said day 1. Your breath is very important, and you want to make sure that you stop, you realize what you're doing, drop those shoulders, right? And then that you're breathing. So you want to incorporate that as you go through these movements. So we did strengthening for the cervical flexion, right? We did the mini crunch. Then we did extension. Now we're going to do rotation. So you can keep the ball in the same place. And I'm going to do it this way so that you guys can see me. And so what you're going to do here is you're going to keep your shoulders away from you again, and I want you to rotate. You're going to bring your chin towards your shoulder and turn the palm up as you look towards your right foot, trying to touch that chin to your shoulder. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. Turn, look the other way. And now if you want to add a little bit more to this, protract your shoulders, meaning push your elbows into the ground, and then you're going to pull the elbows back just like you did previously. So watch me do it. I'm going to turn and I'm going to pull my shoulder down as I look towards my foot. And then other side. And if you want to pick up your pace on this, you can do this. I inhale and then I exhale as I turn. This is phenomenal. This is like a golden nugget that I love to give my patients. Whenever somebody comes in with restriction, I can apply a little bit of manual resistance, but you can do this yourself and you'll start to see you can drive change, okay? So with rotation, I'm pushing my shoulders away, I am rotating to the right, and then I'm rotating to the left. And I can squeeze my ball as I do this. Cool? All right, so let's check in. Here we go. Bring your chin to your chest. How does that feel? Look up. Turn to the right, chin to collarbone. Do you feel a change? Is it sore? And that is your fantastic 4 beginner foundational strengthening exercises for the neck, but not just the neck, really integrating the rest of the body. And we're going to get into that in the next 2 days. Great job, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget to post your videos and tag 5-Day Neck Reset Challenge.